Good afternoon, RC fans. How you all doing? So I thought I'd give you a look at the inside of this ldrc car. As I said, I was going to do it. So I've already unscrewed it. So as you can see, I've got a HPI Micro RS4 speed controller. My receiver is actually just here. I've literally hot glued it in behind the servo. I think that's a nice little place to put it. Fits in there pretty well. Obviously I still got the switch running to the normal switch on the bottom, which literally, to do this, I just cut off the old switch. I was going to use the switch on this. But it didn't come out far enough on the switch down here to turn it on and off. It was like right up in the gap. You couldn't do it with your finger. You could do it with a screwdriver or something. So I just cut that switch off and used the normal switch what was on the car. And then I've got my Fly Sky gyro on the front here, that's why I glued them little bricks in there, was so I could put this gyro on here, and then it still allows you to slot the front of the car on. Like if I'd have glued that on here, on this bit, you wouldn't be able to get the shell on the car, because obviously this needs to slide into that little clip bit you just seen on the front there. So that is why I use these two little bits of Lego that I just stuck into the actual chassis. I just glued these in and accidentally glued this arm, but as you can see, I freed up the arm. Is all good. So yeah guys, that's how I've done it. So Micro RS4 ESC, I'm using one of these radios. I don't know the name of these, but you can get them on AliExpress and stuff. They're pretty cheap. They're not that expensive. And like I said, I glued that in just here. And yeah, the Fly Sky gyro at the front. So yeah, that's how I've done the ldrc, guys. With the lights, yeah, I'm not too sure about the lights. I'll have to come back to that on another day. So I'll leave that for now. I won't bother talking about the lights because I ain't done them. I ain't even figured out how I'm going to do them, but as soon as I figure that out, I'll do a video on that as well, guys. So yeah, that was just a quick look at the ldrc, so you can see how I did it. So if you wanted to do it to yours, you can basically copy the layout. Like I said, I just cut off the two tabs. There's two little tabs up on the top here. I cut them off to put this. If you're wondering why I put it this way, on the inside of the shell, you see them two black prongs hanging down? Where they sit on the box. And I know what it's there for. It's so when this is on the chassis, it's so you can't push it up, so the chassis won't bend. Basically, them two bits on the window will rest on this, so it won't allow the chassis to get pushed up, so it won't bend it and distort it. Like, you could cut them off, but if you cut them off, then it's going to allow the chassis to get pushed up into the car. Like, if you push it, it's going to bend the chassis and push it up. So yeah guys, that's how I've set up the ldrc. Quickly as well guys, just so you know, if you're running this car and you're using that stock battery, which obviously, as you know, goes in this panel, if you're going to be using the stock battery, make sure you put the screw back in, because if you don't put the screw in, the battery is heavy enough that it'll push that panel out, and then yeah, your battery will come out, that panel would just be on the floor. So yeah, make sure you put your screw back in if you're going to be using that stock battery. I have been using this battery, which is a lot lighter, so it doesn't weigh as much as the stock one. So I can get away with putting this in without putting that screw in, but if you're using the original battery, you need to put the screw in, otherwise your tray will fall out and your battery will come out. I could do the gain. If I wanted to do the gain, I could plug that lead in and put it in on channel 3, and then I could probably mess about with the gain on here, because look, there's channel 3 just there. But yeah, I'm alright. I've set out the gyro. I just did it with that little screw. To be honest, I think it's not too bad anyway, so I'm just going to leave it like that. But yeah, guys, that's how I set up the ldrc car. Once I get the lights up and working, I'll show you how I did that as well, but I'm not going to be in a rush to do that. Oh, sorry about the birthday cards, guys. It was my birthday yesterday. So yeah, guys, that's the ldrc. That's how I've set it up. Once I get the lights up and running, I'll do another video. I'll probably do another video, like a run video at some point. So yeah, guys, that's how I've set up the ldrc drift car. And on that note, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.